Well, audio's back on.
There we
Okay.
Well, audio's
Okay,
back on.
can we talk? Can we speak?
There we
Okay.
Well, audio's
Okay,
back on.
can we talk? Can we speak?
There we
Okay.
Okay, now it's working.
Well-
I see it.
we love always having these issues.
Yeah. Oops. I forgot. Yeah.
Well, at least we noticed it beforehand. Otherwise, this would have been the most awkwardest stream ever. But
Yeah,
you know.
we noticed it before we were 15 minutes through playing, and then someone says something.
Yeah, like jelly beans up their ass. Anyway.
Okay. Again, can't the girl reminisce about the days of Vine?
No.
Okay. I can never win.
All right.
Your execution will be at noon.
Everybody, happy Sunday. Today I am your storyteller for the afternoon. Just to let you know, the audience was a little bit misinformed last session. That was Demon. As our lovely new DM who runs just the Hunters, thought it was just him next. No, it's me. Anyways, here's the changelings, all of them, and Eater, who is Briggs.
Hi. I will only be here temporarily, mainly just to close out the last battle.
All right. So, last session we did not do live stream due to the fact that we had recently affiliated. Ta-da! See, sub button, emotes, points. We love it, right? Yes, we do.
Yippee!
So today we are now streaming. Today's episode 9. So before we get into the recap, let's go ahead and introduce our players for this afternoon. Let's start with our lovely Sweet. Sweet, who are you and who are you playing? And tell me what is your favorite ice cream and why everything else is a failure.
All right, bet. Okay. Hi, my name is Sweet the Plant. I play as Albuquerque Morton, the silky seamstress. And what I think is the most superior ice cream that could not, surpass everyone else is I would say cookies and cream. It's a classic. You got the chocolate cookie bits. You got like the cream filling from the said cookie bits mixed in infusion, and it's just so tasty and it's good. And yeah, you can't go wrong with it. You can make it into it like a sundae. You can make it into like a milkshake. Shit, the options are endless.
Thank you, Sweet. Now, Eleanor, aka our lovely Blazing. Please introduce yourself and your character and tell me why London Bridge fell down in the ride and why it should remain falling down. I don't know. Go.
Oh, okay.
I got cookies.
Hello, I am Blazing, player of Eleanor. Our what was originally supposed to just be horny little woman who has become a group mother somehow.
Delicious.
And why did London Bridge fall down? I don't know. I think they were someone with a little bit too much of a fat jump truck. It was a little too heavy.
Surpassed the weight limit.
Me. That's
Fucking
my butt.
collapse.
All right. Our lovely guest for the afternoon, who's returning as his previous character, Eater. Introduce yourself, who you're playing, and which chord is the best on the guitar.
Well, hello. I am Second Eater. I am playing the Garrow known as Briggs. And best chord on guitar, let's see. There's a couple of them. I'll have to say drop C add 9 because it's very good to play as an open tuning as well as just a chord. And when you're playing it as an open tuning, it basically is just like happy bouncy tunes all the time. Guitar nerd stuff. Anyways.
Love it. Now we have our lovely Scarlet. Scarlet, introduce yourself and your character, and tell me why the witch and Hansel and Gretel should have won.
Oh no.
Oh god.
My name is Scarlett. I am playing Salus Abonay, the stoner glass blower who is I is just here for, I guess, the vibes and the chaos of it. Um and I guess maybe it's just because the witch was minding her own business most of the time out in the forest, and people intruded on her land.
Good answer.
So that's the only thing I can think
Trespasser.
of. Yeah, they're
Trespassing laws in
trespassing.
Germany are pretty tight nowadays.
I mean,
No,
they did
see,
try to eat her house.
they
They
did.
did.
Yeah,
So
what the
it's also
fuck?
destruction of property.
Damn, the insurance is gonna be
Destruction-
crazy on that work.
Destruction of property, trespassing, first level homicide. If
Also,
Hansel
I
and
feel
Gretel
like
were a bunch of fucking creatures, weren't they?
Also, I feel like Salus is technically quite somewhat the normal person of the group.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
has
definitely
the
more. Go ahead.
like deadass either Abby. I wouldn't be surprised with Abby or like Eleanor would just like experience like the supernatural, and then Salus is in the background like, guys, we shouldn't be fucking around with this.
Guys, what the fuck?
Guys.
All right. Now, as per usual, I will need somebody to please roll me or give me a recap of last session, please. Thank you. I won't voluntold you.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right.
I haven't volunteered because I'm the guest, unless I'm planning on getting XP to use for Vance in the next session.
You know what? If you do, yeah.
Fuck it, yeah, eat her,
No,
go for it.
I'll fucking take that. Hell yeah, free XP
Like
without
that.
even being Vance. Found a loophole in the system. Okay, anyways. In the previous excursion alongside the changelings, they were sent off with a certain individual to help them complete a mission of taking down the one that's been putting children to sleep. That individual was moi, Sir Briggs of Fuck You and Destroyer of Worlds. They found themselves through over the hedge and through the hedge to find a bunch of dead Wendigo and some wolf fey creature that led them to a hospital, to which they encountered the Hollow Mother, who is in fact a giant slug monster. Some of the Fae panicked, but still held their own. Other Fae and also Briggs took on the fight quite eagerly, and they managed to complete the mission and kill the Hollow Mother. And we were left off with the little cliffhanger of them finally killing it. How'd I do?
Good job.
Yay.
That's mostly accurate, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mostly accurate.
accurate.
I will take my free XP.
I mean, they don't need to know every single minute detail. Like, I don't know, say for example, Abby accidentally scaring the shit out of Eleanor and Salus when she was like locked in. Like, guys, we should kill them.
That
Guys, let's kill
Um,
the horse.
where's that art piece? Oh yes, there it is. Just
that
death, 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 death. Kill,
They-
murder. Oh.
they turn around like, what?
Huh?
Yeah, you
Oh.
guys probably must have seen that doodle from the what was the last session? I'm trying to
I
remember
think it was during
scheduling.
the I think it was probably demon session.
Yeah, it was
That
the
or
demon session. It was cycling through pictures. So if you happen to see one with like a transparent background with like the little checkered squares and stuff like that with the said
Murder.
changelings, yeah, it's that one.
Murder, murder, murder.
it was
murder,
also
murder.
it was also popping up during the wolf session.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that too. So yeah, if you were curious on why that photo exists, you know why. Abby accidentally scared the shit out of them because she was ready
Coming
to
to
lock the
Whispering Winds
fucking
YouTube soon.
yeah.
soon TM.
Soon, our editors are doing their very best to edit all this shit.
That session was hell for them.
Yep.
I was about to say, it's like maybe for y'all. I was doing swimmingly. That was great.
All right.
We meant by the editing. We meant by the editing here.
All right. So, the four of you stand in a destroyed hospital floor. This place is quite in ruins. If you were to step into an apocalyptic place or apocalyptic time and you were to go into the hospital, this is what it would kind of look like. Beds are torn, chairs are destroyed, walls have holes, wallpaper. It looks like this place has been aged drastically. And now you see about 24 children are currently unconscious on the floor. As they have now been released, as you know of, from this parasite. Some of you probably are still feeling the adrenaline of the combat, Abigail, while others are probably still a bit bewildered of what to do.
Playlist.
Ellis is just shaking in the background. Everyone else is catching their breath. Briggs walks up to the corpse of the Hollow Mother and takes out his phone, starts taking selfies.
You dick, I'll take and get your drink of water.
Yo, check it out. Just killed the Hollow Mother.
As you start to take those selfies, the body will then start to turn into dust as it starts to just shrivel up and decompose into dust.
Ah, crap. I was gonna make that into an effigy so I could have another thing to make the Fae fear me. I guess I got it next time.
Is the because if memory serves, this entire floor was covered in meat.
Kind
Is that
of.
also wilting
Yeah.
away?
Not. Yes, actually, it is. Leaving the walls to be completely like dirty, mucky, and the wallpaper like falling off.
Mm-hmm. Eleanor's gonna walk towards the nearest child and check to make sure they're still alive, look for their pulse, see if they're breathing, that sort of shtick.
Yeah, they do seem to be alive. They are sleeping. There is some movement from some of them as they are kind of like in between being unconscious and recovering from whatever this has happened. You know, it's like their body is trying to, I guess, adjust to being in control again.
Mm-hmm.
But they're breathing.
Looks at the other two.
Playlist is just looking around, watching things slowly go back to normal.
Yeah, nothing's going back to normal. This place is destroyed.
Well,
Normal
she's
in
hoping. She's
quotation
hoping.
marks.
She's hoping things go back to normal.
Briggs
Oh,
will go up.
that's
1 minute
that's a lot of
goes
property
by.
damage.
1 minute goes by. 5 minutes goes by. Nope. Doesn't seem to be changing.
Huh.
Eleanor's
Can we
gonna
get
go.
out of here?
Huh?
Can we get out of here soon, please?
Dude, yeah, just give me a minute. Eleanor's gonna fish around for the phone that Thaddeus gave her, and is going to call Thaddeus.
Okay. He rings. Picks up. Hello.
The thing's dead.
What?
Yeah,
Just
the
tell him to
hollow.
come here.
The what definitely seemed like was the Hollow Mother is dead.
Any casualties?
Other
Not amongst us. The staff of the hospital, however.
you can hear a distance from Abby going, "There's a lot of property damage."
Thaddeus
I
will.
was about to say, wait, hang on. What happened to the staff of the hospital in the midst of this?
The top floor staff are all dead. You see their corpses.
Oh, okay. That's from that. I thought they were referring to everyone else on like the floors below.
No, Eleanor was referring to the amount of adult corpses in this floor. Big old thing was up at the top of St. Jude's, was feeding off all the children that were on the top floor, upping them around, used them to kill all the doctors stationed up here.
Pull the fire alarm. We'll take care of it.
Okay. Anything else before I hang up to do that?
I'm coming.
Okay.
The phone will click off immediately. You don't even get the chance to hang up, but he hangs up first. As maybe like 10, 15 seconds later, you see is as if it's been like bramble will start to kind of form in a straight line and it widens into an archway. And you see as Thaddeus will step out from his office with his hands in his pockets and he's going to take a good look around.
Hey, are you a hedge creature too? That's pretty cool.
No, I just control the hedge.
Oh,
I
okay.
live on this side. All right. Pull the fire alarm. We'll make it look like we'll put it in that there was an incident. Fire. We'll light literally this place on fire. Deem the fire to why the he looks. The staff has been dead. We'll rebuild it.
Can I pull the fire alarm?
Yes,
Sure.
Abby.
Yes.
Well, when
she casually like trots over to like the nearest fire alarm and pulls it.
He'll actually reach into his pocket and he's gonna flip a lighter and he's gonna actually light a cigarette. And he's gonna walk into like the far end of the floor where he's gonna find some dried up curtains and he's just gonna flick it on it and let it light on fire. Start grabbing the kids. We're gonna get them out of here.
Through the hedge, I guess.
He'll point out
Since we
the
had-
portal is still open. There's a hole here. And he starts to kind of bring his eyes will widen, and he's looking down. How did you get in here?
The basement. It clawed a portal open in the basement.
Great.
Yeah.
Start getting the kids at least into the hall, into the stairwell. Don't take the elevator.
Elevator didn't even want to come up here.
Who?
Elevator didn't even want to come up here. The Hollow Mother tampered, presumably with that, and made it so that way the staff completely forgot that this floor even existed.
Maybe I have a few connections to get some memory wiped to make it look like this place has been under construction. We need to wipe every inch of this away from her. Start grabbing kids.
Oh,
May as well start grabbing a couple of them, trying to ease them away from the fire.
Oh no, it's far on the end. You got a bit of a way.
All right.
You can. He gestures actually over to his portal. Might as well just stick him through here.
Sally's just picking up a kid at a time because she's not used to carrying people.
Eventually, slowly as the fire starts to spread, you guys get the kids at least into his office. He'll, as soon as you're done with the last child, he will look to all of you. Go ahead and head through. I'll meet you there. I'm gonna go close the other hole.
Understood.
Be safe.
Yeah. By the way, also, when you finish that up, could I get a portal back to the outside world? I need to go report to my supervisor.
Well, you don't want to hang out with us anymore?
Who's your
I don't know.
supervisor?
Wolf by the name of Cinder.
Ah, right. Oh, Life of Merlin. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, that one.
I'll get you to her.
Most
And-
appreciated.
Instead of taking the elevator, he's gonna go take. He's just taking the stairs down, all the way down to the basement, where he will feel the massive gap, gaping hole between, from the hedge into the mortal world, and he's gonna seal it. In his office, it does look like it is a bit of a little messier than usual. It's like he's been living there, but it's not like super messy. It's just been lived in, and all of these children. How do you guys place them? Where do you place these poor kids?
Well, how many are there exactly again?
There's a little over a dozen.
Ooh, okay. How
Damn.
big is how big is this office space?
It's a pretty size, good office space. It's the top of a building, like the top floor of a building.
So it's got plenty of spacious room.
Yeah, you can just lay them in a row on the floor.
That's exactly what I
They're
was saying.
sardines.
We're gonna
What the fuck?
we're gonna sardine them, like lay them
Oh my
like
God.
four in a row, just like four and then 3 across.
Okay.
Sailors is looking at this like it's like, okay, we're
Just-
organizing stock here.
Just
Did it like
sitting
this.
down against the wall.
We're organizing stock here.
Meanwhile, I was like contemplating to yourself, like, I wonder what happens if I hang one on like a coat, like one of those like
You
the,
hang a
one of those
child
like
on the
coat
coat
racks.
rack. You hang a child on the coat rack. I'm taking your finger.
I didn't. I wasn't. I wasn't applying to do anything. Obviously, of course, these are children. It's just, it would be funny though.
I feel like it wouldn't be like, say, let's do what you're thinking. She just saw you looking over at the coat rack after holding a child. Just no.
Fine. I wasn't doing anything. I care for the safety as well. Just stares back at like the coat rack and just go, all right.
Shortly after you're organizing these children, like stock, another archway will appear, and Thaddeus will step out. Well, that's been all covered up. We'll blame it all on a fire. These children will find out. We'll find the records and get them home safely. So, good job. Wonderful job. Hopefully, it will not return. And he'll walk over to us, ask him to pull out a checkbook. I know my initial reward. It was merely for the investigation to find out what's causing this. To owe you a favor. I still owe you a favor, each and every one of you. But I think this will be suffice. And he starts writing out checks, 4 of them. And he hands each and every one of you a signed check of $20,000, including you, Briggs.
Yeah, Briggs is holding it. He's kind of a little shocked.
He's
He
like,
wasn't
whoa.
expecting to get paid here. Like,
I
oh,
can buy.
well, I guess I'm heading. I guess I'm dropping by Toys R Us on the way home.
I would recommend cashing it first or putting it in the account first. It's in the. There's plenty. It will clear.
I can
Yeah.
buy new sewing threads and dino chicken nuggets.
Hey Briggs, before you get going,
Huh?
if you and your family need any glasswork done, it's on the house.
Sure. I'll have to
And she'll
think
pull out
about
a
something.
card and hand it to him.
Abby sees like Salis does the same, and she like looks through her like coat pocket and also like hands Briggs also her business card. I can make plushies for your little ones if you want. Or maybe if you need repairs on clothing, I can also help too.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
Eleanor, nothing from you.
You think I was going to offer him anything? I already know that he would say no to my services.
Just
I
so
don't
that
know
we're
if you.
clear.
I don't know if I decide I need something dead. I'll probably call on you for something. You guys did
Wrong
pretty
type of
good, actually.
service.
I don't know. You guys
She's
did
not that
pretty
type
good
of
at
service.
killing things today. So
Who is you guys? I just moved people around.
I don't know. You helped out. I will say, despite all the bad things that Cinder has said about you in the time preceding this, you guys actually proved yourself to be quite the team.
Also, I was about to say, Salis, well, what do you mean that you didn't help as much? You did help boost us a little bit more when it comes to your powers. If anything, you were also resourceful as well. Meanwhile, I started eating kids, if anything, just to help get the distractions out of the way.
I mean, hey, the kids were possessed and made sure that you made sure they wouldn't be a problem.
Of
We'll
course,
tell
there
you.
are children involving their own families. Though I wish I could have murdered a bitch, but here we are.
Well, for this one, I think I actually do have something you could pay me back with. Eleanor, it was right.
Yes.
Hey, tell you what, next time you come across my buddy Whisper, could you do that trick where you turn into a crocodile again? I think it would be really funny.
Do you want me to specifically turn into a crocodile?
Yes.
I
Don't
have
ask
no idea.
why. I just know just do it in front of Whisper. It would be really funny.
I don't know what technically your plan is, but I already like you already. It seems funny.
Okay.
And then Breaks will look back over to Thaddeus and be like, anyways, thanks for the money. Can I go home now?
Another day of
nods.
tormenting Whisper for no fucking reason.
So Thaddeus will wave his hand and an archway will appear. And it should, as you look, it does look like it's where I guess the warband is located.
Right outside the perimeter of the warband, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you would be outside the perimeter of the warband.
he'll look over to Thaddeus and give a little thumbs up. All right. Call again if you need something dead. Although with these guys, I don't think you're gonna need me all that often. And he'll go ahead and walk out through the door.
All right.
And
Abby
that's where I'll
just
take my
waves
leave.
goodbye with her fan. Just like a bye.
And behind you, the archway will close, sealing the hedge where you can now return to the warband and speak with Cinder.
Yes. Okay, I shall depart now.
Okay.
Bye, Eater.
Goodbye, Eater.
I
Bye,
miss
Eater.
you.
Thanks for having me on this little arc.
I'll miss you. Bye. I won't miss Briggs.
I miss the white boy already.
All right. I was looking to see if I have a three-way. I think I do.
A three-way. I'm sorry.
This would be a really awkward three-way.
No,
God.
third person. Third person.
3 people.
Damn.
A third way, not three-way.
This is the weirdest sleepover ever.
I can explain.
You can hear the music.
I can explain. Hang on tight. I'm trying to edit things. Give me a second. Which one is that one? I need this one, invisible. And then you know what? I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone for now.
Not the D&D I want to see.
You're welcome.
Wrong word.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Why is threesome blocked?
Oh,
They're like, we already know. We already know.
We already know.
We already fucking know.
All right. So you are left in Thaddeus's office, where he is on his phone, real quick, sending off a quick text to whomever he is texting. All right. I'll be able to get these kids safely home with their family. Hopefully, no more slaughtering compared to the last batch that awoken.
Oh man, and I thought I wanted to murder. Oh well. As Abby said so shruggingly.
Well, if I find something that needs to be murdered, I'll let you know.
With the most monotone, like neutral face. Yippee.
I thank you for your patience in this entire endeavor. I didn't think it would get this far, and it ended up doing so.
the important thing is that it's all now resolved and hopefully isn't going to somehow get even worse.
I mean,
And
don't
you jinxed
technically
it.
jinx it now. God, who knows
You
what kind of
jinxed it.
bullshit is happening in this town.
Isn't it like in customer service or in retail or in any kind of service that you say, don't say the Q word or anything like that, and it happens? Yeah, let's not cause that.
Oh, it's like one of those, like, you know, whenever it comes to restaurants or fast food business, they say, hey, it seems like a little too quiet around here.
Sailors just sighs at hearing
It's
Abby
like
just finish the
PTSD
sentence.
to all of us who has worked in customer service. I still work customer service, but working in
do
retail when you're
I
just
was about to say, I used to
vibing,
work at like a pizza joint. I know that shit.
we do
I
not
actively work
say
retail.
the T word or the Q word.
The Q word.
Yeah. Anyways, he'll look to all of you, kind of go reach around the corner, grab a couple, 4 glasses to be exact, and he's gonna pour it. About, what is it? About a fourth full, and gesture to all of you to take a glass.
Well, Sailors will just reach forward and just grab a glass.
It's just it's a really good, fine whiskey as you smell it.
Ugh. That's strong. That's a strong smell.
He'll
Abby just. Ab-
go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, Abby just sniffs it. She's just sniffing the whiskey. She's not even drinking it. She's just sniffing it.
Thaddeus will slam it down, swallow, and put the glass on the desk.
Salis watching him, thinking, "Oh, I can do that." Tries to slam it down as well, and choking on it halfway. Just, how did you? How did you do that?
I've been doing it for a very long time.
Ips.
Ow.
Abby's still sniffing the alcohol.
I said sip, not sniff.
Abby sniffs in spite.
Do you remember the gathering we had with my father, both the Unseelie and the Seelie royalty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Since the Nightmare Queen has arrived, I'm gonna let you know, there's been a little bit of a spark of rebellion. Just to give you the heads up. There are those who deem that maybe the royalty are useless. Granted, not far off. But they are still stuck in their traditions. So, there have been a little bit of those who wish to liberate themselves from the rules of tradition. Just be careful on who you hang out with or who you're with, just in case. I'm not going to try to cause any problems, and frankly, everybody can do what the fuck they want as long as they don't out us.
No, I wouldn't do anything to attempt to draw unnecessary attention to the fact changelings exist.
Supernaturals are mostly well aware of our each other's existence, but the human world, don't get me wrong, they are kind of the cause of our own downfall. Not mostly responsible, but quite responsible of our weakened states due to engineering and technology. Iron is our weakness. So, well, I'm sure you have better things to deal with. Since the children are now awake, that means the quarantine should be lifted.
Logically, yes.
Business are going back to normal. I need to get back to my clients. Happens when I like to make deals. He'll stand up. You're a good lot. Changelings are not vampires. They're not Garo. They're not demons. They're not mages. Oh God, I need to speak to my husband.
Do you want to take my whiskey? I don't feel like drinking.
He'll take it from you and slam it down again and put the glass down. You're a good lot. I'm sorry for my mistakes.
You're fine, Thaddeus. We admittedly all make mistakes. I'm just larger than others.
And as long as people are aware that they make mistakes and try to, either fix them or acknowledge them, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I could tell. Like that one time I accidentally threw a pie at a lady at a bank because I was trying to get myself a dessert. And then I thought, oh, I've seen this in movies. And I threw a pie at her. And I felt bad. And I had to apologize.
At a
You,
bank?
what?
Yeah, so I visited like a bakery one time. I tried to buy myself a pie, just some, a little dessert. But then I had to visit my bank to see how much money I needed. And then I was talking to this lady, and then my urges kind of came in, and then I threw a pie at her. I had to apologize to her like at least 5 times. Yeah, so I'm at least banned from one of the banks. But other than that, there was at least the same bank, like 5 blocks down. So yeah, we all make mistakes. I'm just so glitched.
She pressed the salt charges.
Thaddeus will be pitching the bridge of his nose. All right. You three need to get back to your lives. Be safe.
Sailors will just give a thumbs up. Finishing off the rest of the drink.
Don't try to shotgun it now.
Oh no, she's just taking small drinks.
I can see your group is not much of a bunch of drinkers.
Admittedly, now.
The last time I drunk, I thought I saw like multiple clones of Eleanor. It was not the greatest.
Can you clone
That's because
yourself?
you drank so much, darling.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't know how to handle the question, "Hey, are you okay?" I had to drink. It was a weird time. Anyways.
Sailors will hold up her baggie of blunts. Just this is my alcohol.
Oh right, I forgot you gave me one of your blunts. It was great. I'm still storing it just in case.
What?
Sailors is just having a good old smile on her face.
What's
Yeah.
wrong, Thaddeus? You look like you're having more of an existential dread.
He's just not necessarily, but it's refreshing to see. Oh no, you're very childlike, all of you, except for you, Eleanor. You're a little more mature, but the two of you, maybe it gives me hope for our kind to survive.
One can help.
I mean, listen, if you ever just want to stop by the shop and hang out and just kind of take it in, you're more than welcome to. Just give me a call.
Wait, as she just like, as she places her hand like a friggin' like I forgot how the pose goes. It's just like she stands in front of like Salus for a split second, hand like reaches over like in front of her as she dramatically goes. She goes like, "Sleepover, sleepover."
I know what pose you're talking about.
Sleepover. She
Oh.
like
The last sleepover I was at ended up in an orgy. I'm not doing that again.
ew, no, I'm talking about like literal movies and snacks.
Oh,
Movies and snacks and self-care. I like those. I have these
And
nice face masks
that
that
means
have
we're
the citrus
we're
smell.
doing that indoors, right? Not out in the
Yeah.
woods. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Thaddeus, we're doing it in the middle of the ocean. Yes, I'm talking about indoors.
I'm sorry. Last
This
group
Sailor's
that had a
slowly looking over.
sleepover, like I said, not really orgy. It was more like everybody was. Never mind.
Sailor's looking over at Abby like, why are you talking like that? What the hell? Like, he's
Oh.
just making sure.
Sorry, when it comes to something obvious, it just I don't know. I had a couple of customers act like that say the most obvious shit and it triggers me. Apologies, Thaddeus. I don't usually act like this.
And I'm being serious. That's what happened. Went to go help a friend. They had something, gathering of their kind, and well, it wasn't like together. It was like, if I'm not mistaken, it was separated. But I will tell you, that's where I met my husband.
Hey, so
Wait,
something did come well out of that.
wait. And she like grabs like Thaddeus, like she grabs both of Thaddeus's hands and goes like, wait, you can invite the husband to a sleepover. I can paint your guys' nails. I have like at least 5 or 6 colors. Wow, that's a lot of 5s. We can
My
have a
God,
sleepover. We can
Abby.
watch movies. And she like looks back at the girls and just goes like, I can braid your hair. I can finally practice on that. I've been watching videos. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I talking too much?
You're fine, darling.
I will let Elias know.
Oh,
We'll talk.
and she like lets go of his hands.
We will plan this. I'm sure he would love it more than me, but I will join because he will make me.
Okay, but what if we promise to supply a good drink for you while for that night?
Do you want to know how much that bottle of whiskey cost me?
A
Probably
lot.
more than the check that you just wrote.
Exactly.
Oh,
I will supply my own. I promise.
Oh.
Salus's face is like, oh my god, that's insane. Like there's just
Maybe.
like a shocked look.
You can buy like 1,000 crates of chicken nuggets with those.
Abby, why is that always your unit of measurement?
At least it's not goldfish.
I mean, if we're talking about goldfish, it would be exactly around like 6,542.
Abby, how do you know that?
See, whenever you're alone most of the time, you just kind of like think about things. Again, I get really excited when it comes to social events sometimes. Only because if I have the like literally the attention span, or if I feel somewhat neutrally comfortable. I don't know. Right now, I just thought about a sleepover and I actually felt jovial for once. And as she's explaining this, especially with her, like, like her excited antics, it's just like you could see like a sparkle in her eyes as she's saying this, even though like her lower half of her face, like there's no smile, but her eyes are just kind of like glowing.
There's just a big old smile on Salus's face as she's just watching Abby talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, the autism.
Jesus
As
Christ.
you
No, it's just
are,
changeling.
as you are just being happy and joyful, Thaddeus will smile down at you as you are just rambling about, and he'll place his hand on the top of your head.
Oh. She looks up at Thaddeus. Can I help you?
Oh my
We'll
god,
have-
he's smiling.
We'll have a sleepover.
She just kind of like hops into herself in place, just like, oh.
All right, you three, go home.
Yes, sir.
Okay, boss.
Salus will give a soft bow of just, see you later.
He'll nod in respect. And as you go to leave, the doors will immediately fly open. And you see a very petite, dark-haired woman wearing a fancy fur coat kind of rush past all of you. And she starts calling out for Thaddeus loudly. And then that's the moment where he just waves you go. Just go.
Look, bye.
Oh, Abby just coughs to herself to, appear less like jovial and just go back to her like neutral state. And she just like, she goes sighs, dips her head, and just dips.
Dot.
As
Dot.
as they're all walking out, Salus is pulling a blunt from her baggie and just lighting it.
And she like leaves too. She's just like, all right, cool.
So I would like to take a small break. I do need to be BRB. I need to. So just hang tight for us. We'll be back momentarily. I don't have the new one, so enjoy the old one.
Yippee!
Why isn't the
Yay!
bubble playing? Hold on. So, guys, the bubble doesn't play. Hold on.
Wait.
I need to get the bubble.
It's midnight. Get your shit back up.
Give me a second, guys.
Mod's getting Ace Midnight from the bunker he's living in.
It'll only take a few minutes, anyways, for me. So hang tight for me a little bit longer. BRB.
Gotta love how we had cool down after, us having dealt with
There's no
the big
image.
monster.
There's no image. Sorry, guys. I'm swapping over. Just listen. Do 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 do.
I love how we have the
All right. I apologize. I am back. We are back.
Hello, chat. Do you miss us?
All right. Oh, I apologize all the time. This is what I do. It is called trauma. I apologize.
This is why we all get along together. Trauma bonding.
Yeah.
It's just the weirdest therapy group I've seen.
lovely trauma bonding.
So,
Oh, I asked, like, did anybody miss us? And we have Violet going, we did.
all right.
Yes,
so,
your 3 girly pops are here.
Trauma.
Now, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of forwardness. So, it has been about a week since the fall of the Hollow Mother. The children have miraculously returned to normal. Sadly, the children that did slaughter their families are put in hospitals because the fact that no one in the human world really knows of the true cause of the mass murder that spread across the city. The changelings you have noticed with your time in the markets and interactions with other changelings, something has lit a fire in your society. You feel it. You see it. It is very noticeable. When talking of the unseelie and seelie, there are those who now spat at the name. Eleanor, you spend most of your time within the market. You see the world as it is. You see all those of supernatural origins, vampire, changelings, demons that wander what they call the highway. Your changelings in the world often find themselves in brawls. You can sit at the front door and you can see a satyr and a troll, and they are dueling it out, fist fighting. And then the news came. The assassination of the king, Thaddeus's father, has lit the changeling's world. A death early, but this is a death that cannot be reborn. It has been discovered that somebody has now been using cold iron against changelings, as his heart penetrated by cold steel, or cold iron. Your number one weakness. You have found that your world has now been shaken. Now the Hollow Mother is gone, and now there seems to be something that has lit a blaze within your community. Albuquerque, are you home a week later after all of this?
Yeah, she's basically back at home again. She is in front of a mirror at the moment, in the midst of her living room again, sort of trying to practice on her, how she expresses emotions and whatnot. Uh, you know, she turns from different expressions, anger, sadness, disgust, curiosity. But whenever she tries to express happiness, it still seems to be kind of a struggle. It doesn't seem quite right to her. Even if she does think of like, you know, things that does bring her joy, it doesn't seem to incorporate well with her um how she expresses it physically. So she kind of just like stammers, mainly focused with I don't know, with like I don't know, a TV or a radio that's just playing in the background.
Mm. You say the shadow that is your shadow shift, and a dark, looming figure that is your shadow will appear. Granted, it is merely just a shadow. You see, it's large. It has a bit of a maw. You see dog, wolf ears on the top. And he is watching you, curious as to. And he looks to you and he goes, "Do you fake your emotions?"
I mean, I don't think so. I'm
Then
not
why
trying to.
why do you practice the expressions?
It doesn't seem right. Like I'm not saying I shouldn't feel things. It's just I don't know. Like I see how people react and how others can adjust itself. But whenever I experience positive emotions, it's like emotionally I'm there, surely, but physically, it's not like it's allowing me to.
Hmm. It seems
Anyways,
you're trying to keep yourself human in that way. As Faye, you really don't need to worry too much about your own expressions. I don't think you should.
it's just something seems off. Like, I don't know. It's just, I always feel like something's off. Not like the actions I do or the tendencies I do or the thoughts I do. It's just more as in like, even if I experience joy, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's the isolation that did it. I don't know if I just been using one of my, cantrips on myself. It's just seems off. I just don't know how to put it.
The isolation, what do you mean by isolation?
Um, I before I managed to make it into this town, before I had clear recognition of where I was, I used to. I don't know. I don't know how I got there. I I used to been trapped, isolated into this white abyss. I don't know why I was there. I don't know what kept me there. And obviously, the hedge doesn't help me much. Neither does the dreaming. It's like whenever I don't know, say for example, if I do happen to see you in person, I had some clear images of it. some get stronger the deeper I go. And I don't know if I was cast there. I don't know if I was banished there. I don't know if I was disliked. I don't know if I accidentally committed a crime that I have no way of turning back. I just glimpses, all I can remember is that I was in this white abyss for so long until I just felt like my mind was about to break and I was just doing anything I could just to get out of there. I had no one there, just me, myself, and this singular fan I keep with me. As she like picks up this said like hand fan that she casts like against like, you know, a shelf that she had and just kind of looks at it, opens it up, see the intricate details on it as she just looks back up and goes, I don't know. It's just, it's weird. It's like whenever I try to remember something, it's like there should be a clear idea of it. It just feels like a weird hangover. Like, like there could be pieces there. It's just, it doesn't want me to see the rest of what happened. It's like I have to pick up some parts and see what story I missed out. Heck, I don't even have a clear image of what my family looked like. I recall I do have a mother and father, but I don't know where they are right now.
It would definitely sound like if it's a curse, it's a cruel curse.
Yep. I don't know if, because Eleanor was probably guessing that it was some sort of way that was, I don't know, for my own good. I tried to grasp on straws. I I don't know what my family's intentions were. I'm not saying I don't know if they have a clear idea if they hate me or miss me. It's just I wish that the dreaming could give me at least some reasonable idea of why I couldn't quite remember my past in the way it is. Because I don't feel like I'm an amnesiac. I remember my own name, even my last name. It's just I don't know why they're making it feel like it's scattered puzzle pieces, and I just need to figure out where it was hiding in said particular room.
Then why don't you go into the dreaming?
Because I would, it's just even if part of my brain tells me that it could help me find answers, but at the same time, you told us how the dreaming is. If we go further deep into the dreaming, then we're obviously going to get ourselves lost or
Mm,
killed
That
or
is
both.
that is true. There's always a way out of the dreaming, but the further you go in, there's a possibility of being lost. Think of it like an endless maze. One wrong turn and you are trapped. You could also end up in a place where you do not want to be. While you have the dreaming, you could end up in the nightmare. And there are creatures in that nightmare that not even I fought centuries ago.
The queen, the queen mentioned the queen of nightmares, to be exact. She said that when she talked to me, she said I had some sort of feeling of home, even if I don't recognize said home. I don't know what kind of trickery she was trying to say or some bullshit. It's just, even if I do want to go into the dreaming and find answers, it's just, there's that one part of me that is like, I don't want to get myself lost. I don't want to do it alone. I mean, sure, I can ask the ladies, Eleanor and Salus, but I don't know if it's just me trying to think about it, but I don't know. I wonder if they're quiet but annoyed by my antics. Maybe they're just there because, again, Thaddeus put us up together, the three pair. But then again, on the other part, they were patient. They were, checking in, like how we always do when it comes to reacting to, I don't know, said like other humans or Fae or shit, even Thaddeus. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the isolation is just playing tricks on me again, but I always felt like I was just, I don't know. I just feel like I'm a vacant canvas and I try to pay myself up into being something I could try to be, even if my intentions are sometimes out of the ordinary. I just sometimes wish I can be like either the both of them. One side, they seem to be charismatic, confident in themselves, can talk to people without a care in the world, even if it is as flirtatious and seductive it can be. The other half is laid back, calm, not too calm, but enough to have a human emotions of recognizing what is danger and what is not. Have the ability to have quick thinking enough to sense what immediate danger is and, care for others. And then there's me. Sure, I have my own traits of, even if it's like things of giving you snacks or, you know, even if I do want to protect them, but at the same time, I wonder if even if all the missions are done or if our tasks are done or if Thaddeus has no other jobs for us to do. But with those two, would those two go off and to their own whims and leave me behind or go in their own separate ways? I kind of like them, but I don't know if they like me.
Then tell them that. I don't have the best history when it comes to friends. In fact, my own best friend, that I called my brother, betrayed me. But that was politics. Your group is not politics. You were connected from a situation and a circumstance by chance. But you set together this far. Why don't you just tell them? Maybe they will help you find your memory. It's better to go together in the dreaming than to go alone.
I mean, if I were to tell them, with the shit that happens in town, sometimes it's hard to get a conversation. Even a simple, how are you? And rather than when it comes to all the shit happening. I'm not saying your suggestion is meaningless. I'm not saying that. It's just more than social cues. It always fucking gets me.
Then
Like, how would I know?
I will use your language. Fuck wherever you are. Fuck the city. Fuck the politics. Fuck the rest of them. Because the only one who is going to truly be there for you and your survival is yourself. And those who are loyal to you.
Hmm.
And I do mean
Okay.
loyal. I do hope they stay loyal. If they betray, I'll eat them both.
That seems a little dramatic. And I thought that we were trying to keep the population from downing its numbers.
They'll come back. My teeth are not made of cold iron.
I'm not saying as that. It's just more than like, you know how long a lifespan could be just to rejuvenate them back. I want to make sure that, you know, that whatever happens, it happens. And I'm not forcing them nonetheless. But I will take your word for it, and I will gladly tell them how I feel and see how things go. But speaking of, I'm curious. When I was buying you, not physically here, but why are you, I don't know, why are you in my shadow? What has brought you here?
I'm bored. Nothing to hunt here. All the Wendigo have all gone back to their thorns. Their mistress, whatever she is, has them contained.
Uh, I was about to say, I don't know, maybe I threw a hedge that was a little bit farther away from you. I did throw in like a yellow like vanilla sponge cake and like a packet of bologna like I suggested. How were those?
A little salty on the meat. Um,
Humans make it salty. It's their way of both flavor. She picks up like quotation marks as a hand gesture, and also preservatives. This kind of helps last longer.
ah, uh, I remember when we used to just humans just dry their meat on racks.
Oh, they still do. It's called jerky.
Hmm.
I mean, I could get it for you. I can even select out the most basic flavor just to make it feel, I don't know, back then. What about the cake?
Ah, not bad. Does taste fake. It reminds me of home just a little bit before we all came to this world forcefully.
Well, at least that's I would say half successful. I'll pick out something later. Oh, right. I forgot to mention. You said you wanted to give us something. What's it till we, come back to inform you about how we dealt with the aftermath of the Hollow Mother?
Right. I'll get that work done now. I'll give it to you when I tell you.
Okay, you can always cast my shadow. It's always here, I guess. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah,
Can't
that's how shadows work.
I can't step into your world, but at least I can use your shadow.
Yeah, my shadow is your shadow. I guess I don't know how these ladies handle conversations. I god awful at that.
I might as well go back. Like I said, talk to your friends.
I will. I just I'll I'll do that. I just need to brace myself the next time I see them. Which is probably soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we were tasked on something else.
Don't rely on Thaddeus on giving you jobs.
I know. But at the same time, it's just I
And
don't know.
don't ever trust him.
Uh
And the shadow will immediately shrink to your normal form and he will disappear.
Oh, thank God. She's just like sides like I did not have a riddle in mind in case if he was just asking. She just says that to herself. She sighs as she gets her coat back on, grabs her fan, grabs her like the same snack drawer. She just fucking help like keep her fanned, at the same place at, and grab a bag of goldfish and be on her merry way.
All right, where are you going?
I was thinking about visiting. I was thinking about visiting the market. Usually, there will be like shit going down there.
Okay. Hey, Zayless, what do you do? It's been a week since you've seen Thaddeus. Um, what would you be doing a week later?
Um, Salus would probably be just thinking, reflecting on what's been going on with the past week,
Mhm.
but obviously working in her shop. just kind of, this may sound weird, trying to make an art piece to represent what they just went through.
Okay, and what would that look like to you?
In my mind, I kind of imagine it being she would probably make it into a pseudo lamp, if that makes sense.
Mm.
And she would it would be both a mixture of beautiful and horrific aspects, where there'd be like some really nice detailing in the texturing of this lamp
Okay.
and it going up and wrapping around it, kind of like doing like a yin and yang style, if you could imagine that, but it being two different color spectrums. The more, the nicer kind being obviously the lighter, more happier colors, while the more twisted being more of like the red that we saw in the hospital, and like a mixture of like black and purple into it.
All right. Roll me crafting for that. Craft and dexterity.
Okay.
Speaking of goldfish, I got goldfish now. They're strawberry shortcake goldfish.
Oh, that sounds nice, actually.
Okay. You said it's a lamp, right?
Yeah.
You managed to get half of it done with that. It does look like it. With that, yeah, the bottom, the base of it seems to be pretty well done. It looks really pretty, but yet disturbing at the same time.
I feel like if she wouldn't be able to get this piece done in this go,
Mm-hmm.
she would look over to one of her employees,
Mm-hmm.
Mason specifically,
Mm-hmm.
and just, hey Mason, can you come over here and take a look at this?
He walks over. Yeah, what's up?
What do you think is going on with this piece? What do you see going on with it?
I mean, it's conflicting of two ideas into one. Though it's, in my opinion, not very cohesive. The blend, it doesn't blend very well. It's, are we trying to have it blend in, or did you want it to be conflicting?
It's meant to be a conflicting piece because it's. Have you ever had a dream where it's both horrifying and enchanting at the same time?
A dream that you don't want to wake up from, even like a bad, beautiful car crash.
Yes, exactly.
I would recommend making it jagged.
Well, she will step to the side, gesturing. I want to see what you can do.
Not my art piece, man.
Then take an idea from this, and I want to see what you can do with it.
Do you want the darkness to consume the light?
No, quite opposite, actually. Because at the end of the day, there's still hope and dreams.
Even when the world is ending, it just takes one person to hope.
That's exactly it.
Alright,
That's
I
the reason
got it.
why I want you to do it.
He'll take the piece. Alright. And he's going to go over to his workstation where he's going to start fresh and new. And he's going to work on that because glass blowing does take some time.
Yep.
So he's going to work on that.
And at the moment, Salus is just letting the lamp that she had worked on kind of cool and rest, and she will step away, stepping to the front to just stepping, or actually, she'd be stepping outside to get some fresh air.
You work in the city of
And
Memphis. You don't work in the market, right?
correct.
Okay. You see the city of Memphis around you. I'm assuming this would be during the day.
Like maybe mid-afternoon.
Okay. The city is buzzing. It is people are walking past you. You've lived in the city a while to know who is a tourist and who is not.
Mm-hmm.
You see small groups of tourists pass along here and there, take a look at all the buildings, while these citizens are mainly minding their own damn business. They know what's around here. Some people even call it a dump, while others think it's their city. And you do sense something nearby. Go ahead and roll me a wits awareness to see how much you can notice it. Okay. By the way, if you've taken willpower damage, please refresh it. You refresh it every session.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go. I forgot to do that.
No problem. I just noticed your character sheet. A one will do it. Off in the alleyway nearby, you see as the alleyway gets darker, as as if darkness has completely consumed it.
Oh, well, that ain't normal. Is there anybody in there?
You want to go look?
No, she's calling out while pulling a blunt out of her pocket.
Okay. As you do, you see up high, because he's tall, a set of bright blue eyes that pierce through the shadow and pull back into the darkness.
Is that you, buddy?
It'll be a little awkward for me to have a conversation with you in the middle of the street.
Sailus or make her actively lighting her blunt, make her way over to him.
You're in a place that you can still kind of see what's around you, but it's just dark, as if a shadow is perpetually over this entire location. I'm a little worried about Albuquerque.
How so?
Appears that something is wrong with her memories, and she doesn't want to speak up about it. I might be overstepping, but I really think that you three are good for each other. Loyalty comes a long way. It goes a long way. And your loyalty and friendship is not political.
Right.
She needs help with her memory. Makes her lost. Like a little lamb in the middle of a field away from their mother. With nowhere to go, but just to continue walking.
I see. I have noticed that she's not very. It's hard to get a read on her, even with the top half of her face being visible.
I think the lack of memory is what's causing that, but I think it might be more. To find yourself without memory, especially our kind,
Mm-hmm.
it just, I just have a feeling about it. It reminds me a little bit of my situation, although mine has nothing to do with memory. It just has to deal with punishment. I'm worried that somebody is punishing her. And I will ask if maybe the two of you can help her find out who. If she isn't, then that's good. If she is, I'm going to eat them.
Of course. I mean, she is. She is our dear friend, after all.
Good. Because I told her if you ever betrayed her, I will eat you.
Stayless will have a smile on her face at that. There's no need to worry about that.
I'm a scorned soul, forever betrayed by his own group who thought that was loyal to him. I do hope that you are different. That's the reason why I say your friendship is not political. Has nothing to do with politics. Has nothing to do with power. And that means there's hope.
As I had just stated in there to one of my employees, there's still hope and dreams. And what are we but made of dreams? This path forward is going to be hard for everybody. But I promise you, I will do what I can to help her.
You three are the first true interaction I've had with our kind without either fear or hatred. It's refreshing. It's different. So I only want the best for those who don't see me as the monster that I was made to be.
I mean, that's a normal hope and belief. Salis will just give a sigh and just look to the ground. I'm still hoping something for myself,
And what is
but
that?
it'll just take time. Eh. Call me foolish, but hearing Thaddeus talk about his husband made me a little jealous.
There's a bit of a
I guess we all yearn for
growl
partnership.
at there's a growl at the name of Thaddeus.
I apologize.
That man does not deserve his happiness. But I do not wish unhappiness for his partner. It'd be a cruel thing to do. I should leave you to your business. Just keep an eye on Abby. We want to try to lead her to find her memory. And hopefully she could find her pieces.
Of course.
The shadow, the darkness that's around you will shrink inward until you find that it leads only to a simple shadow behind a box. And he is gone.
Salis will just kind of wipe over her face for a second, clearing the emotions, or trying to. Lighting her blunt and leaning against the alley wall. I just hope the best for us all.
To the end of the world. What? I mean, what? Anyways. Eleanor,
Yes.
it's been a week. You've seen enough fighting in your marketplace amongst changelings, but life has moved on. Where would you be at this time?
Um, go with a simple one for the time being of just perusing the market.
Is there a particular
Okay.
thing that you're looking for?
Nothing specific, seeing if anything catches her eye once again.
Roll me, what's awareness?
A 1.
For a moment there, I was like, oh, you rolled a 0 because the other red ones did not show up on my screen for a second.
Oh.
I was like, I don't remember Eleanor having a 1 die in what's awareness.
No, I recently gained +1 die because I decided to spend some of my XP to gain plus awareness. That way she can maybe see a little bitty.
Hmm. Rummaging through this market, you pass through the crowd, the bodies. You see fabrics, and you see restaurants. You even see a McDonald's. And eventually you'll find yourself in front of a single building. It's kind of it gives off old-fashioned Memphis. Single shaped body with a front door and two glass, and it has a symbol of two horns, a circle with two horns at the top in red. And the horns are curved. They're curved upward.
She'll go ahead and walk inside.
Okay. You walk in and you see a front entrance with a desk for a secretary. You see a petite woman with light brown hair, very light brown eyes. She has a bit of an oliveness to her skin. She's very beautiful. And she's wearing, it looks like she's wearing pink, like a plaited skirt suit with a nice white top that has a little bit of frill underneath. And she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, well, hello. Are you inquiring for information?"
Curious as to what this fine establishment might be.
"Oh, yes. Well, this is where the information broker resides."
Sounds like a rather important man in this day and age.
Gotta get to my little notes. He's an old NPC I had set for since session 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hold on. Trying to get to those notes. Okay. Yes. So people come here, make contracts for information. Give me a second, guys. Hang tight, everybody. Entertain. Entertain.
Mods. Check to see if Chad is hydrated yet.
Sweet willow dance.
I do a say cheek. The fitness gram pacer test is
It's
Oh.
a
a
multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Alright, that's it. I'm hanging you both.
No. Throwback time. Yes. As don't worry, there may be a bit of scuffing. We are doing our best. That's all that matters.
Yeah, accidentally causing DM to have to dredge up ye olden shit.
Don't worry, this is for the content. The content. Think about the content.
The content.
The content.
All of
Also,
this.
Chad, are you crying yet? Are you crying?
Alright. So she will hand you a business card where it gives same symbol, an emblem, with an A and L in the circle. With the name Adrian Locke, information broker of the highway.
I'll keep that in mind in case I need anything specific found out about.
Well, he is very good at finding all forms of information from all sorts of worlds, planes, and etc., etc. He's never failed in his gathering. He's very good at what he does.
Well, I sure as heck hope that he'd be a good at his work if his entire line of business is providing information.
Well, he does. And who would and do you have a appointment with us actually? And she'll pull up her computer and look inside.
Well, unless there are any appointments for Eleanor Latus, I don't believe so.
No, I'm sorry. Well, did you need to book an appointment? We can definitely get you in.
There's nothing pressing that I need to get information on, so I suppose no, not at this current moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I will. We'll definitely keep us in mind when you need information. Mr. Locke would be more than happy to help.
I'm sure it will be most fortuitous if that were to ever come by. Take care now, as she'll begin to make her leave.
All right. As you go to leave and as you enter the doors will then open and another gentleman will come walking in. He is a white man with blonde hair that is nicely cut and done back, short hair, of course. He is wearing a nice, fine black suit, and he has this pin on his suit that looks like it's made out of diamond. He has earrings and blue eyes, and he is quite attractive. He nods in your direction as he walks towards the front desk and has a conversation.
Eleanor will nod back, and there isn't any way that Eleanor knows who this person is there?
There could be a couple of things you could, one or maybe two things you could roll. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out which one. So it would be, it could be intelligence politics.
Hmm.
Um, no, it would have to be intelligence politics. There's no additional thing it could do, unless you want to argue
Very well.
something.
No, I'd say it'd be fine enough. Ah, I can't be both that last one. Shame.
You've seen this man around on the market. He wanders often, and he has had conversations with people. You wander the market when you are not currently working. This man is definitely familiar, and you've heard people call him Adrian.
Hmm. For all I know, this might be the Adrian Law.
It could also enforce that knowledge. When he is done, he will nod to the secretary and walk past her into another room.
Interesting. Rather handsome gentleman, I must say. But Eleanor will head out and continue her wandering and see if anything were to catch her eye.
Okay. Well, with that, something does in fact catch your eye, because as you leave, kind of off to the side, your own shadow kind of elongates, and you do see this looks of ears and bright blue eyes, like dog ears.
Hmm. Eleanor will approach. Here, darling. Is that you?
Yes, it is me. It seems you're busy within this. Within the market. I've heard stories of it. It is
Fine place.
not easy to project myself in here.
It's an interesting place. See all kinds of people. Sure, it'd be a pleasure for you to come here one day, if you could.
If I could. The moment I step out of the hedge, I will become a monster of your nightmares.
See about that. That's for another time. What did you need, dear?
Something's wrong with Abby.
What happened this time? As she puts her hands to her temples.
She has not done anything.
I didn't say that she did anything. I just said what happened.
Well, there's an issue with her memories. I'm concerned. It feels like a punishment. She may need help to find them and to unlock them. I'm merely giving you the knowledge in case it may come up.
We need to delve into the dreaming again, since that's the only time that she had remembered anything of her past.
I suggested her going into the dreaming. She's worried about going in too far, but I did suggest having her friends come along into the dreaming so that she would not be lost.
Easier to find our way back if there's more of us.
Exactly. If this is a punishment, I want to find out who. And I would like to eat them. Do you understand?
That's entirely understandable, darling. Albuquerque is a woman who, to my understanding, has done absolutely nothing wrong. Well, truly wrong. She's done questionable things, but I digress.
That is just my own worry. Maybe I'm reflecting. Could be from my own burdens. But I would not want someone else to have to go through it without reasonable cause. So if she
Yes,
happens to bring it up at all, I would suggest if you would help her.
if she comes to us, I will gladly aid our poor Selkie in helping her memories try to come back forth.
Good. I can only travel but so far. Sadly, entering the dreaming would mean I would lose my position of defense. So I will not be able to come.
Same reason why you unfortunately can't leave the hedge.
Oh, no, that's not the reason why I cannot leave the hedge. Like I said, I become something of your nightmares. Now, I should
She'll
leave
sigh.
you. Go ahead.
She'll sigh. If you insist, I'd still like to see what you might have looked like back in the day.
Well, I was attractive enough to have a royalty fall in love with me.
Oh my.
She wasn't my type.
Unfortunate. Some are willing to marry into marriages they hate merely for what they can gain, and I can understand not doing such.
My job wasn't to sleep with her or to take her heart. My job was to protect her.
Well, good. An interesting position.
I held it for centuries.
And
What?
then I take whatever great betrayal that turned you into this happened.
Yes. Because she couldn't handle that I did not love her in return.
It'd be unfortunate that some people can't accept such truths and project great evil as a result of it.
She was and always will be a spoiled little princess.
That would be nice and not pry. At least not any more than I already have.
Then I shall leave you. I'm sure you have much to do with your day.
Not really. Mostly just been wandering from stall to stall.
Hmm. I hear there's so many types here. It's been
But
a
there are.
while since been around others that are non-changeling.
Again, if you wouldn't cause people to presumably run in terror, I'd gladly take you along out here.
I find it adorable that you little lambs do not believe me when I say I will be the monster of your nightmares.
Call me one who likes to flirt with danger, especially if the danger is attractive at times as you.
I shall leave you to your own devices.
Take care.
Have a good day, Eleanor.
And you as well, Kia.
And the shadow will go to normal.
And she'll give a little bow in return.
All right. I'm actually going to end session here. And we're going to start off with the three of you for next session. Go ahead and give yourself 3 XP.
Yippee!
I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of return for changelings. We'll be delving into more of the changeling worlds. And I hope you all remember, take care of yourselves. We shall be back as we have. Who's coming? We're not doing the New York vampires. No, this coming up Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, will be Hunters with our lovely DM, Adam, who is an amazing DM, and we love him to pieces. So, until then, thank you all for watching. This is the last streaming a Changeling campaign. And like always, sleep like the dead.